Okay, Laverne, let's not make any boo-boos today. Well, Laverne, here you are again.
And here you are too, Shirley.
And I missed you, like for 10 minutes.
Well, tell me what you have been doing since we last
What haven't I been doing? I've had a house full. My grandson from Wisconsin was here with his family, and he cooked up a storm. He's a master chef. And they went to the ball game, and my little great-grandson knocked on my bedroom door, and I opened it, and he says, "This is to the best great-grandma." And this was my gift of Wahoo bat. So now I got a weapon, so anybody that comes near me during the night, bing!
Well, you seem to enjoy all the visit. There was quite a lot of activity, and
well, they did everything. They went on one of these fishing boats and really brought back tons of fish. And we ate them. What is it? It used to be Papa caught them in the pond. Mama baked them in the pan or whatever. And Baby ate them like a man.
Oh, that's funny.
But anyway, these ladies didn't cook them. He cooked them on our green egg out there.
Well, he is quite a talented chef, and
and our two boys that were here, they attended the Naval Academy for camp for a week, and they enjoyed it very much.
Yeah, I think it's, again, a great attraction for Pensacola. I think even your grandson said that there was somebody from Canada. There were kids from other countries there.
Oh, several from England.
Right, so that's awesome that people are coming this far to enjoy something that's right in our backyard here.
Oh, yeah.
That is really great. Well, so are you kind of recovered from the trip, or I mean from the visitors, your visitors?
Yeah, I think I'm coming down to earth and back to normal again.
But I think we're gaining weight eating all that food.
Oh, yeah. Tell me about it. These pants shrunk in my closet.
Yeah. Well, you know, I did promise that we would report back on our poll. Remember our last taping, we asked people to write in on our Facebook page about how you should, what do you think that the person that your child is dating should call you upon meeting?
Didn't we do that already?
Well, we gave our opinions.
Yeah.
And we asked the audience to poll, to send in their thoughts. And so you had some really cute comments. Somebody said, "Cheryl, great going.
Go for it."
Notice you said, "Don't sweat the small stuff." But a lot of people really did say that it is respectful and safer to start with the Mr. and Mrs. until you're told differently.
Well, I disagree.
Well,
not disagree, but I'd say Mr. and Mrs. nice, but I would never be upset when I'm introduced by my son. This is my mother, Shirley. I figure Shirley was fine with me. I still got that tag on me.
Well, that's fine. I mean, but it was interesting. I think we're in the South, too, and that's the other question that people came up when, remember our discussion at SOS the other night was, everybody calls somebody like Miss this and Miss that, and, you know, why do they
Sweetie.
do that? Sweetie.
That really makes a person feel old when they say, "Well, do you want to move over here, sweetie?"
Well, it's a term of endearment here. So you kind of, when in Rome, you have to kind of just go with it.
Oh, yeah, I'm getting to be a Southerner.
I know. I've heard you say precious.
Well, most of
you keep calling me precious. Precious.
Well, that's because Angela's.
I think it's cute. But anyway, we also, so thanks for everybody for going onto our Facebook page, and we love to hear your comments, and we laugh about it, we talk about it at our Wednesday group, so thank you so much, and always feel free to email us at Shirley and Laverne at blabtv.com or on our Facebook page. In fact, we did have some questions, Shirley, on our Facebook page. Mm-hmm. You ready to answer one of them? I thought this was kind of cute.
As good as I can.
Oh, you can. This one was, is there anything you regret not having asked your parents?
Actually, no, because my mother was let me learn things anywhere I got the information. She was in the in the old days. They didn't have these sit-down talks, mother-daughter talks. You were just taught to be a good girl, and that was it.
So, I mean, was there anything you were curious about, how their life was when they grew up, or anything like that you wish
yeah,
you
it was
would
common talk and knowledge. I mean, we knew everything about everybody and each other and the family. We're still a very, very close family.
Oh, I'll say that. You sure are. And I do agree. One day I am going to write a little Shirley Mother-isms book, or we should do a show on it, because there is not a day that we don't have a conversation where you'll say, my mother said this, my mother always said that.
Well, my mother had such silly superstitions. I don't know where she got them from. For instance, if you left the house and then come back to get your keys or you forgot them, she wouldn't let you go out again until you sat down for a while, even if you were running late. Bad luck.
Oh, it was bad luck? So you had to do that, or just it was to
and
teach
even
you
my
not
husband,
to
he
forget?
thought it was probably kind of nutty, but he went along with it.
Well, I like, funny, the other day when you said about your dad, I still am laughing about that one, about he said,
he told me, Shirley, find an ugly girl to hang around with, and then you'll always look pretty. Yeah.
So if I go back in your pictures when you're a young girl, and I look at the people you're with, is that those are your friends?
Well, and by God, I didn't end up with a girlfriend that we looked so much alike they thought we were sisters. But anyhow, one thing, I kept the same friends from kindergarten. Well, now, goodbye, they're gone. I'm hanging in there the longest, I guess.
Well, you keep up still with some of your old friends.
My friends, your friends, my daughter's girlfriends all keep in contact with me. And I've made wonderful friends here. Look, there's an example.
Well, thank you, and I feel the same way.
And not only that, I love her husband.
Oh, she wants to say that. Do you just say that to dig at me? Give me a dig, don't you? Because he's over here more attentive to you than he is to me.
Well, because I'm nicer to him. Yeah, poor guy.
That is, no wonder he wants to come here all the time. He says, are you going to go to Shirley's? Oh, can I come? Can I come? That is so funny. Well, here was another question. Okay, so maybe this is one. Is there anything you have always wanted to tell me, but you never have? Like maybe, what do you and Dick really do when I'm not here?
Oh, I haven't got the guts to really ask you what I'd like to know.
No, it's to tell me. Like, tell me something. Is there something you want to tell me about yourself that you never have?
No, my life is an open book. You should know that by now.
Yeah, you are pretty open about what you've done and like
another
to share.
one. My mother said, if you were visiting her and you had one beer or a drink or whatever it was, and you'd get up and want to think, well, it's time to go, sit back down and have another one. You can't walk on one leg. So.
Was that for just beer or anything?
Well,
if you had a drink, did that count extra?
Well, at those days, everybody was drinking beer, a glass of beer.
That's funny. So I bet your mom had a lot of visitors.
Mm-hmm.
Because people, and did they listen to her? They drank?
Everybody listened to her.
Well, she was
if I didn't listen to her and do what she said, she'd say, you're getting a crack in the neck. But we knew she was more talk than that. But so every time I passed her when I come in or went out, after being out too late, I'd always duck quick.
Well, you didn't get hit. You were a good girl, you said, don't you think?
No, they said I was the worst one to raise.
Really?
Yeah.
Why'd they say that?
Well,
because you were a girl?
No, because maybe I talked back a little bit.
Oh, you were a sassy mouth?
Not exactly. You didn't sass. Boy, the kids today need a few of that old training. Although my grandkids, as you notice, are all perfect.
Your grandkids are very polite.
Mm-hmm.
And your great-grandchildren are very polite as well. the little ones.
Oh,
even.
and who was with my grandson was the Speaker of the House's son,
Charlie.
Charlie Ryan.
Were we supposed to say that?
I don't think it makes any difference.
Top secret.
No, I
I'm
don't
just
think so.
kidding.
We never
I'm just kidding. I think that's wonderful. He looks just like his dad too.
And when they went to camp, they gave all the boys nicknames or something, and they made him professor, and my poor grandson, his nickname was Zigzag.
Did we find out why they gave him that name?
Well, they said that he was so nervous when he was doing something, he was going
Zigzagging.
Yeah.
Well, that's cute, though. I mean, that was a cute. They're nice kids, and everybody had a good time back here with all the toys and.
Oh gosh, they were out there playing with everything.
Well, they sure enjoyed coming to see you. I know that, and they're coming back, so that's a good thing.
But I'll tell you, one of the highlights was, I think, fishing.
Yeah.
And then they were going to have the boat pick them up here the next day, and then it was stormy, so they were back very early.
Well, they went back. Oh, they did go out twice? Or they went out they canceled one.
They didn't cancel it. That was the funny part of it. I could have got up during the night and told them the weather was going to be bad, because I heard it on the... But I didn't even hear them get up until they started all coming back.
Well, they did... I think they caught 90 fish, they said.
Well, I don't remember.
Well, that's what he told me. It was 90 fish. Okay, well, this is a funny one.
Oh, by the way, if you notice that our memory's getting better,
yeah.
We're taking a pill with jellyfish oil in it. You know how they advertise about to improve your present memory? So if I'm smarter each time you come, you'll know it's working.
Yeah, and we decided that since I've taken it 2 days ahead of you, I'm 2 days...
You should be 2 days
sharper than you. Maybe not smarter. Well, let me ask you one last question, I think, before we wrap up. Is that what someone wants to know, in what ways do you think I'm like you, so similar to you, and not similar to you?
Who?
Me.
Bill?
Yeah.
Well, I think you're nosier than I am. You have to know everything. But you're a very smart lady, because everybody comes to you for advice.
Well,
and then you have to come to me to get it from the top shelf.
That's just, so you both think that you are inquisitive too, in your own way, don't you think? So we're similar.
I'll bet you before they leave, they'll have had the 3rd degree from you.
Well, I care about people. I just want to know how they are. You know,
yeah.
how
Well, that's nice. That's nice. Well, for not knowing each other very long, it's nice that we can, or else you're very forgiving, I don't know, talk openly to each other.
Well, you did say that if you hurt my feelings, then, you know, you were just kidding.
Yeah.
That is a good one. That really was a good one.
Right, I am.
So I tell you, Shirley, time always really does fly when we're together. And so we're going to hopefully be at another place the next time, another location. Please, again, email us.
You're through with me already?
Until next time.
I was just getting warmed up. Anyway, it was, as usual, our great time together.
I'll drink a second time to that.
Yeah.
It's almost happy hour, too.
How long do we have to wait?